Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Canine Clips Dog Grooming Tips, and this is Bosley. And Bosley is going to help demonstrate how to give your dog a Mohawk. He regularly does get one. As you can see, it's kind of grown out. But I'm going to show you how we keep that Mohawk. Or if you're just starting out and you just want to start giving your dog a Mohawk, I'm going to show you that as well. So the first thing you need to do is determine what you'd like to keep as the Mohawk. So you need to figure out how wide you want this Mohawk to be. So you can either just hold it up. So obviously I have a predetermined one because I've been doing it for a couple times on him already. But basically you just want to hold on to what you think you want to keep longer. And of course, once you start shaving and stuff, that'll help it become more determined as well. So even if you just have a general idea of where you're thinking you'd like to go, you just kind of go from the side. And you can use scissors as well. It may just make it look a little choppier, but you can do that as well. I always like to use clippers because it makes it cleaner. And I'm going to be using a number 7 on the body on him. So because of that, I'm going to be using a number 10 on the head. If I was keeping his body quite a bit longer, I might use a 7 so that it's not so noticeable the different lengths. But because you want to have that Mohawk and you want it to last a lot longer, of course, so you may just want to do that as well. So here, get them all focused in there. All right, so I'm just going to start with the number 10, and I start right just behind his eye. Okay, feel that in here. There we go. And I just go straight back to the back of his head there. So I don't go any further than that. And you can see it really shows off that Mohawk already. And then I do around his eyes as well. And you can do the side of his head as well. So that kind of shows you there. Okay. I just kind of fold it over. And again, if you're just starting out, you just kind of pick a place and then you can always finish it up and go closer and closer with the clippers as you determine how wide you want it to be. So I'm just going to back it up there for you. All right. Okay, buddy. Okay, so we're going to do the other side here. Oh, it can help if you can't see what I'm doing. All right, he likes to raise his head, so I'm going to put the camera a little higher. And hopefully, actually, now lower the table. So I'll be able to get that in for you, sorry. As you will know from my videos, I don't do any editing, so you get the whole thing of as I'm doing it. I don't edit anything out. There we go. And then again, I come down. So I go down towards the ear and down the side of the head as well by his eyes. Then it really accentuates the Mohawk on top. So on here I can see, I can get a little closer, so then I fold the top of the Mohawk over and I'll just kind of go sideways from it. And that's making sure I have a nice clean line as well. So I'll do the same on the other side. And just kind of fold it over, okay? So then I grab my scissors, because obviously, you know, when you first start out, you may not need to trim this because it's not that much longer, right? So if we were to give this a Mohawk, it would just be, you know, half this length almost. So you may just keep it as it is for the first time. But because I've always grown out the Mohawk on him quite a while, it's quite established. So next is I just kind of lift it up straight and you kind of pick your length. One they stay still for you. And then go back with that. He's a little camera shy. Here, I'll move it back so we'll catch him moving. He's a little mover and a shaker. Okay, so then, come on, buddy. Basically, once you lift it up, and you'll take some of that weight out of there, it'll kind of stay up on its own. And you can put some gel in there to help it. So any of the pieces that kind of fall over on me, I just kind of trim them out, because obviously they're just a little bit heavy. And then I can kind of use the scissors again just to clean it up along the base as well. Okay, so you can also shave in between the eyes here. He doesn't like the clippers in here, so I use scissors. Because he does like to move around a lot, so I don't want to use the clippers in there. And I know seems like it would be safer to use the clippers than the scissors because he moves, but I've been using scissors for many years, and I'm actually more comfortable with them, and I find the dogs are a little bit more comfortable with them. So what you do is you trim the hair between the eyes there, really nice and close as well, to just finish off that Mohawk look. You're so funny. You just like to push your nose up. Okay, stay there, bud. There you go. And then on the front, because it tips forward a bit, I do trim that down just a little bit, shorter than the top, so that it's not going to fall in his eyes or face. Bosley. Yeah, you know what you're doing. There you go. There, and that gives you that nice, clean Mohawk look on your dog. Of course, I'll still have to finish up cleaning and trimming between his eyes, which I can show you here as well, that I do with the scissors. So I don't like to use any restraints when I groom any of my dogs. And I just kind of work with them, even when they be silly. And eventually we get it done without any restraints. And usually I can groom a full dog from start to finish in just under 1 hour. So I have lots of those videos on my channel as well, and I've divided them into playlists. So if you'd like to check that out, that would be great. You know, I have dogs that are a little more difficult and dogs that are easier as well. Okay. Yeah, I know, bud. So he has a strong neck, so sometimes I have different holding techniques for different dogs. I just kind of work around them and figure out what will work for them. He works by me pushing down on his nose and just holding it for a bit. But I don't like to put any pressure on the throat. I don't want to affect their breathing at all or restrict their breathing at all. Choo-choo. It's okay. There we go. And again, I'm going to be giving him a little bit longer of a body cut, so I don't want to trim his face too short either. So that's just a quick little version. I will go back and, of course, tidy it up when I'm done getting close to finishing up my grooming as well. So there gives you a good idea of how to give your dog a Mohawk. Also, after the bath, I put a little bit of gel in there just to keep it staying up for me. And then after the bath as well, I can check to see if there's any just kind of flyaways, and then you clean that up as well. So there we go. So thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it, and hope you'll continue to watch some of my videos and check out my channel and subscribe. if you like what you see. But also comment and let me know what you'd like to see. And I'd love to put that on for you. So thanks for taking the time to watch. And I look forward to seeing you again on my channel. You have a great day now.